Eastern PA Weather 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for October 27th, 2017. A lot to get into in this video concerning later in the weekend, but we're going to start off with today with Friday with mostly sunny skies, high pressure control, but the high pressure is going to be just offshore today, so we're expecting winds to start coming in from the southwest around this high, and that means temperatures are going to warm up from what they were yesterday, certainly, and probably getting back to near average or maybe even a degree or two above average. But temperatures going to get back into the lower to middle 60s from north to south today. So still a very nice day with mostly sunny skies and then mostly clear skies overnight. And then once we get to Saturday, here's a look at the setup on Saturday. This is actually Saturday early afternoon. You have a cold front off to our west being driven by a low pressure up here in the Great Lakes. It's not a very good L, but you get the idea. And then here is the high pressure off to the east. Now there's going to be a squeeze plate in between where you get winds coming in from the southerly direction on Saturday, and that's going to allow for temperatures to increase a little bit. We're going to be up into the upper 60s to near 70 in some locations here on Saturday. And starting the day off mostly sunny, then clouds are going to increase late in the day and, of course, overnight and as this front continues eastward. Now, there's a lot of things going on with this front. This is a very important player in our forecasts for Sunday. This front is going to be slowing coming eastward because it's running into this high pressure. Out ahead of it, there's going to be a very strong tropical feed. You can already see off the coast of North Carolina everything coming in from the south. There's some little, you can see some showers and whatnot coming northward. This is an indication of a tropical feed coming ahead of this cold front. So regardless of what this front does, it's still going to have a tropical connection. That means increased amounts of rainfall coming in on Sunday. Now, behind this front is very, very cool air. All right, so this is another deep trough, probably even deeper than the one we just had where we had those cooler temperatures yesterday. So it's probably going to be even cooler than what it just was for the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time frame next week. We'll get to that in a second also. To understand how this is working, we're going to take a look at take a step back and look at the big picture here. And this is a look at the eastern, well, most of the United States, about 2/3 of the United States. Again, there's a deep trough digging in behind here. So it's a big deep trough. This is all cold air waiting to come in. Here's our cold front, and on the lead of that there are showers moving ahead of it. There's also, if you look down to the south here, this is what will eventually be classified most likely as a subtropical low. Okay, and then this is the surface low that's going to make its way up the coast and will eventually at some point, once it gets past the Carolinas, it will merge or phase or be captured by, whatever words you want to use, this front as it's coming eastward. So the timing of this is going to be critical to determine what this low does and how much rain we get in our area, and whether that's the heaviest is over our area or it's up here in New England. That's the two options. So this system is going to, again, come up the coast. Let me get to the drawing tool again. This system's going to keep coming up the coast like this. Now, does it come up here and hug our area or even come over our area like this and then head up in that direction, or is this front a little more progressive and then it kicks it a little bit further east into New England? So that just that little bit of a difference in track is going to make a difference of between getting 1 to 2 inches of rain on Sunday and getting 3 to 5 inches of rain on Sunday and a lot of wind. All right, so this is definitely a critical forecast, and we're going to continue to monitor this over the next several days. What am I talking about when we're talking about phasing? Let's look at the upper level energy here. This is the 500 millibar analysis. Here's your deep trough that's digging in. Okay, so this is a trough that is starting to turn negatively tilted, just like this. This is our system out here that is coming up the coast. This is looking at Sunday early afternoon. As we go forward in future frames from this, getting captured, you can see what it does. It goes from here to here, and then like that, it's captured. Okay, so the system is sitting right here, and if this was the case, the fully phased and captured system looks like this at 500 millibars, and that means you have a very wrapped up system dumping a lot of rain and bringing a lot of wind to the area. Now, this is an extreme solution. This is what the European model is suggesting, and the GFS is a little bit more progressive with this system, so it's not showing exactly the same thing. So we're going to move a little bit forward from this and show you what it looks like on the surface map. So here's what the front looks like coming eastward, and you can see the rain, regardless of whether or not it has interaction with this low coming in the picture to the south, or if it's over our area or it's further east, you're still going to get heavy rain over parts of our area. All right, and that's going to be on Sunday. Let's look at Sunday morning. And then once we're actually, this is late Saturday night into Sunday morning. Here's Sunday morning, early afternoon. You can see some locally heavy rain across our area already. The developing low pressure moving along that frontal boundary is still down here south of the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And then as that moves up to the coast, if this is going to come close to the coast, look what it does. Bombs out right over our area and brings us a tremendous amount of rainfall. This would be a 3 to 5 inch rainfall. With even locally higher amounts than that possible, and some wind gusts that would be 40-50 miles per hour easily with this system, if this were the case. Now, if the more progressive system works out, this system is further offshore. We're not dealing with the wind. We're just dealing with 1 to 2 inches of rain. Still a lot of rain, don't get me wrong, but it won't be as quite as amped up as this would be. But it does look like that this system will move away and pull away on Monday morning with a leftover shower possible early, and the clouds giving way to sun on Monday. That is shown on all models, so we're not expecting anything on Monday except for cooler temperatures settling in. We're going to have the trough settling over. The trough will be settling over our region. That actually extends further down to the Gulf Coast, but this is all cold air for this time of year. Temperatures stuck in the lower 50s. Probably at best, and that's what we're looking like on a Monday. Tuesday might go up to the low to mid 50s, and then same thing here for Wednesday. Next system is going to come in here, it looks like, on Wednesday, and let's get to that here. Here's later Wednesday and Wednesday night. Okay, another system is going to come in from the southwest as another front, so it'll be warmer out in front of it. This is for Thursday. Thursday, we're expecting the showers to move into our region again, and here's those periods of showers until that front completely moves through. Might even carry into Friday, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, but it doesn't look like that right now. It does look like another trough settles in once we get to Friday, so we're going to get cooler temperatures move back in. You get 1 day of in-between warmth on Thursday with the showers, and then the temperatures go back down once the front passes Thursday night and early Friday. We're going to cover this weekend storm very closely, and we're going to find out exactly where this is going to go, because this could be a very big rainmaker across our region, or if it's further east out here, this is not going to be a big windy event, but it still will produce 1 to 2 inches of rain versus 3 or more. We're just going to have to narrow that down to the next couple days and hopefully have a better forecast for you in the next day or two. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martis. That is your outlook for October 27th, 2017. Have a great Friday.